Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Last Son, this is QAW9 and Queens of American Wrestling. We are going today take on tournament day 2 of crowning the queen. But first, if you guys are new here, please subscribe to the channel. While you're there, leave a thumbs up on the video. It really does help me, it helps us out. And while you're there, leave some comments. Tell me what you guys are thinking of it. Are you guys enjoying this? What do you think is going to happen? Leave some predictions if you want. Love to see the interaction with the video. But now let's go ahead and get over into the office, start the pre-show, and let's book tournament day 2 of crowning the queen. Okay, so we need to decide if we want to give anybody the night off. I really don't know if I want to give anybody the night off because we'll skip that. We'll accept Fort Worth, Texas as our venue. We'll use Wrestle World. That's the only venue person we have. Let's get into the booking team. Spend some of that creative energy. Let's get a finish here. It's Daniel Sweetheart, safe bet finish. That's good to see. Let's do an angle idea. We'll get a near certainty angle idea and a character MMA likely to succeed character idea. And we'll save that 33 points for the next time. Let's get into locker room incidents. Word backstage, the limb is perfect. Coco Malloy have been getting along pretty well. That's good to see. We're starting off with a good note here with our locker room incidents. Izzy Quick helped create a fun atmosphere when she pulled a classic rib on Carrie McConey. Had everyone laughing. That's good. 2 good things in a row. So now we're going to get hit with something horrible, right? No, we got Daniel Sweetheart running pre-show drills on basics and safety for 9 students. See what else we have here. That was it. Wow, I think that was the best locker room incident I've seen so far on this game. So go ahead and dress the locker room here with some team bonding. We will see it does build some relationships. That's awesome to see. Pre-show is now complete. Let's get into this and let's book basically the second round matchups. So we're gonna have Pinky Perez. She is going to take on, let's see here, Queen Amazon. So Queen Amazon, Pinky Perez in our matchup here. Pinky Perez is going to pick up the victory. She's going to go farther and move on in this tournament at the expense of Queen Amazon. So let's do a clean victory. Let's book this segment. And now we'll get into our another matchup here for crowning the queen tournament day 2. We'll have MMA, and she'll take on, just checking my notes here, Coco Malloy, I think is, yes, Coco Malloy. So these 2 individuals I think will be a very good matchup as well. We'll go ahead and give it a storytelling matchup. MMA will pick up the victory over Coco Malloy to move on in the tournament. This will be an open matchup, and we will book that. So let's go ahead and continue on here with the next couple matchups in this round. And we are going to have Ava Anderson taking on, let's see here, let me check my notes here. And we have Debbie Rose, I do believe, as her opponent. According to my brackets I set up earlier, Ava's going to get the victory over Debbie Rose, and this will continue that storyline between the 2 tag teams. So next matchup, we'll go ahead and get ready for this booking. This checking, just making sure that I have the notes where I need them, and everything makes sense. Sometimes I kind of did it on a post-it note. So let's do Hellcat Hernandez and Little Miss Perfect. That was the matchup I wanted to highlight next. So we'll have Little Miss Perfect get the victory over Hellcat Hernandez. So hopefully these aren't as predictable as what they could have been. Hellcat's not happy with this one. I guess I can't blame her, but we'll keep her strong, see if that helps. It does. Keeping her looking strong helps Hellcat Hernandez go over for Little Miss Perfect. That's good to see. Go ahead and book another match. And in this one, we'll have Debbie Rose taking on Little Miss Perfect. And we'll do this one for 15 minutes. Little Miss Perfect will get the victory here, and she'll move on in our Crowning the Queen tournament, Queen of the Ring tournament here. So we'll have Little Miss Perfect. She doesn't want to have Debbie Rose in a match of this length. Okay, because it's a high spots one, I'm assuming. We'll move that down a little bit. Go ahead and add another matchup here. And it will be Pinky Perez taking on MMA. This is a really good matchup, I have a feeling. So we'll give this some time because I want this one to have that epic type feeling. And we're going to give Pinky Perez the victory. We're going to try to steal the show with this one. This is going to be hopefully a big victory for Pinky Perez as it moves her into the final of the Queen of the Ring tournament against Little Miss Perfect. So that will hopefully be a really good matchup for our tournament at the end. So we'll go ahead and add in a few angles because the card's pretty much set up the way I want to see it. And we'll have a, let's try a hype video for Pinky Perez and Little Miss Perfect. And it will basically be 6 minutes. And it's just going to be the Queen of the Ring finals are now going to be set. And it's going to be Pinky Perez versus Little Miss Perfect. So I'm hoping to see some good stuff for this. So let's build some hype for it. Get this hype video. Let's just do 3 minutes and not 6. Go ahead and fill that in. We'll copy that over for the output. We'll script the video and we'll book this and we'll push this after that matchup. So see here, let's go ahead and add an angle in as well. This one will be another quick angle. We'll do 6 minutes, cutting a promo. We could do an interview though. Let's do Daniel Sweetheart backstage, and Farrah Hesketh is going to be there, and they're going to be talking about MMA. So this is going to be, Daniel Sweetheart. She's going to be talking to Farrah Hesketh, and she's going to be rooting for Pinky Perez tonight to beat her rival. She doesn't want to see MMA go further in this tournament. She wants her beaten by Pinky Perez. So she's going to be rooting for Pinky Perez. And we'll go ahead and give a regular, storyline victory to Danielle Sweetheart. And we'll book this and add another segment after this. Okay, we'll add another angle now. We'll do, basically, I think we'll have a promo backstage. And this promo, I think, will be... We'll do Torres talking about Pinky Perez. And Torres is going to kind of, tell Pinky that she has not forgotten about her. That their best of 7 is still going. And she plans on... ending that series with a win. And then Perez can never, go for this Shockwave title as long as she holds it. So she tells her she wants her to be at 100% and to, she doesn't want any excuses when this matchup happens. So this is what they're going to do. 100%, no excuses. Go ahead and fill that in. Copy that over as the output, and I think we could give some victories to, let's see here, we could give it to Mariana Torres here because Pinky Perez has had quite a few victories in some of our segments before. So go ahead and move that, breaking up a little bit of the action. And let's see here. We can add in, we could do another angle. We could do another matchup. Let's do a matchup here. And in our matchup, we are going to have Torres. And she is going to take on, we want to do Felicia. Yeah, let's do Felicia Luck. So Torres is going to take on Felicia Luck here. And we'll make sure that this is for the Shockwave title. And give the victory to Torres. And that, this would just be a way for her to defend the belt, get onto the card, and we will move this. I don't know if I want it opening the show or do I want it kind of breaking up the different rounds. I think we'll do that. Yeah, we'll break it up. And I think we'll take care of the pre-show matchup now with a 10-woman battle royal. And we'll just start, adding in people like Little Feather and Becca Barton, Elsa Calvo, Honey Badger, Izzy. We could do Hurricane in here. Kate Lilly, Kira Lee, do Millie the Minx, Modesty Fedor. That's 10. We'll go ahead and save. We'll auto name it, and we'll give it, we'll give it 20 minutes on the pre-show. And I think I want to give Kira Lee the victory. So she's going to pick up this victory in this 10-woman battle royal for the pre-show. I like the way the card's looking, so I think we'll go ahead and start the show here. And we start off with that 10-woman battle royal. It does get a segment rating of 50. Kira Lee picks up the victory. We do see, Izzy Quick was off her game. That's okay. We're just trying to build some momentum for Kira and get these other girls on the show so that we have no issues with any of them. So 50, I'll take it for a pre-show matchup. And in our first matchup of today's action of the Crowning the Queen tournament, Pinky Perez takes on Queen Amazon. Queen Amazon falls to Pinky Perez after a pink butterfly powerbomb. Gets us a 63 segment rating. Pinky Perez with a 60. Queen Amazon with a 52. Queen of the Ring tournament advanced in this. This was a good setup, good matchup between Pinky Perez, Queen Amazon. Really happy to see this. We'll take this and we'll move on to our next matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And in our next matchup, we have Coco Malloy taking on MMA. 58 segment rating. MMA gets the submission with a triangle choke. We do have Malloy with a 44. Emma with a 60. Really good matchup. Was expecting good things. I got, the score I was hoping for. MMA had a really good performance. Even Coco Malloy did. We'll take this and advance into the Queen of the Ring tournament. Before next matchup, though, we have Mariana Torres talking about Pinky Perez, telling her she hasn't forgotten about Pinky. She wants her at 100% because she wants to end this series with a sweep, and she wants no excuses on Perez's part. So she really wants her at 100% so she can beat her at her best and basically keep her away from this title as long as Torres holds it. It's a 42 segment and advances that storyline. In our next Queen of the Ring matchup, we have Little Miss Perfect defeating Hellcat Hernandez after a Newton's Cradle. 51 segment rating. Hellcat Hernandez with a 47. Little Miss Perfect with a 50. Pretty decent matchup. I'm really happy to have Little Miss Perfect go over. It's not that Hellcat Hernandez didn't deserve it. I just, was wanting Little Miss Perfect to go over here to set up a potential pretty good matchup with her and Pinky Perez in the final. And it also means something when she beats Hellcat because of Hellcat having such a good run so far. So excellent match. Really happy with it. And then in our next matchup, we have Ava Anderson taking on Debbie Rose. I realized earlier I had picked Ava Anderson to win. I changed that before we went into the show to Debbie Rose. She gets it after a thorn cutter. 53 segment rating. Anderson with a 51. Debbie Rose with a 45. The storyline was advanced. It gained heat for the tag team tournament or tag team feud. So really good matchup by both of these girls. I'm happy to see this. 53 is an awesome segment. We'll move on now. Up next, we have Mariana Torres defending the Shockwave title against Felicia Luck. This gets a 53 as Torres submits Luck with a Venus flytrap for defense number 5 of the Shockwave title. Like I said, it gets a segment rating of 53. Luck with a 46. Torres with a 48. Really happy with this. Pushes Torres along and makes her still look dangerous. Luck still looks good as well. I think a 53 is really good. We now have Farrah Heska standing by with Danielle Sweetheart, talking, what are you expecting tonight, champ? And Danielle says she's rooting for Pinky Perez tonight over MMA. Wants her to go forward into this and win this title, especially since she beat her earlier. So 57 segment rating, advances that storyline. We did lose some heat on it, but that's okay. Kind of furthers that storyline of hate between Sweetheart and May. So we'll move on in our show. In Queen of the Ring semifinal action, we have Debbie Rose taking on Little Miss Perfect. Little Miss Perfect picks up the victory after Newton's Cradle in 10 minutes, 6 seconds. A lot of high spots in this one. Segment rating of 50. Debbie Rose with a 46. Little Miss Perfect with a 42. Some of that might be the fact that they both wrestled earlier, and I don't really know how much the game actually punishes you for that, but I'm happy with a segment rating of 50. Pushes that storylines further. Little Miss Perfect gets to go to the finals now, and we'll find out who she faces up next in our main event. In the main event, we get our other semi-final match as Pinky Perez takes on Emma May. Pinky Perez defeats Emma May 15 minutes 29 seconds after a pink butterfly powerbomb. We signed so they could steal the show. It gets us a 76 segment rating. Excellent segment rating between both these girls. Pinky Perez with a 61, Emma May with a 71. They have great chemistry, shows in their performances. That's good to know for the future. If we put Pinky Perez in a champion's position, we can have her feud with Emma May. Excellent all around. Really happy with this. We then have our Queen of the Rings final being set as Pinky Perez taking on Little Miss Perfect. This video got us a 33 segment rating, just to try to build a little bit of hype for the next day's event. And we have 801 people here in Fort Worth that came out to see this day 2. We'll see how much we can build on that for day 3 as we finish the show up here and see what the overall score was. The overall show got us 63. Really happy with that. 18 regions. The show benefited from having quite a few selection of angles. We do have our production penalties because of our competition now, but I'll take that. Let's address the locker room. Let's get some love for, let's do Pinky Perez. Let's do Emma May, and let's do could do Debbie, we could do Felicia, we could do Kira. Let's do Kira. So great performances. Make those speeches. They were pleased with them. Check the financial report. We made $6,639 for now. Our overall post finances $119,000. A little bit that we're closing in on $120,000. Merchandise is going up. The broadcast revenue is going up. Really happy to see that. So let's check our popularity. We went up in quite a few regions, including the Mid-South and the Southeast, Southwest. We need all those areas to keep going up to make it further. If you guys are enjoying this, though, please leave a like on the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave some comments, let me know what you guys are thinking, prediction-wise, storyline-wise, what do you guys want to see? Really enjoy everything you guys put down there. I read everything. Here's some new, news of offers. Some of our people are getting Little Miss Perfect. Says, is he quick as someone to push? Go ahead and delete that. And tomorrow tonight's video, I guess, this next episode will be crowning the Queen 13. We'll have the finals. We'll wrap up some storylines because this will be our season finale event. Really enjoying this save and breaking this tournament out and giving it a little bit more time. So if you guys are, let me know what you think. Should I keep it at the 3 days or not? But I'm Last Son, guys. Keep playing, stay awesome, and I'll see you in our next video.